Hi guys, MrRoflWaffles here. This video is going to explain how you can get a ray gun before round 5 in Forsaken. It's incredibly easy to do, and there are also a bunch of other rewards that you can get that also make it just even more worth it. And what's cool is to do this Easter egg, you don't have to turn on Pack Punch, so you can actually do this as you sort of start to set up your game, and that should mean that people can get some really crazy speedruns going with this thing, and much more inexperienced players might be able to get an early game power spike and get a bit further into the game than they've ever made it before. So where do we begin? Well, before you spawn in, you're going to want to pick a class that has Ether Shroud on it, and you're going to need to make sure that it's upgraded so you have the teleport ability on your Ether Shroud. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the upgrade is in the skill trees in the menus. You spend your Ether crystals on those, but assuming you've already done that months ago, you're going to spawn in and straight away run over to the teleporter here and activate it to start the 30-second timer. While you're waiting, you can get as many kills as possible, and you can also run over to Death Perception and grab those spare change points. But in an ideal world, I'd say you want to make sure you leave as soon as the timer hits 0 so that you can teleport out into the main part of the map on round 3. When you get there, run over to Jug and grab the spare change points from that machine, and then run up the stairs by this little metal door and drop down into the next area, and in there open the door on the left hand side to open into the room with stamina up in it. This is a crucial room for this Easter egg, so you have to go this way, and you should also grab the spare change points from stamina up while you're there. At this point, you need to start working on charging up your Ether Shroud ability so you get 1 charge of it. You will most likely not be able to do this on round 3, despite the fact that you'll have quite a lot of zombies for round 3. So just make sure that you're getting headshots and taking them out efficiently, and also making use of any double points that you get. Like, you really want to try and get as many points as you can here too. You'll end up burning through round 3, it'll get to round 4, and you're probably going to need to burn through most of round 4, getting as many headshots as you can, like I said. But you should get your Ether Shroud charge within the last maybe 1 or 2 zombies of the round. As soon as you get it, you can stop killing and start focusing on the fun part of this Easter egg, which is pizza delivery. Yes, I know that sounds ridiculous, but that's actually what we're going to be doing. So this building with stamina up in it is actually a pizza shop. It's called Beach Pizza, and you're going to want to walk in front of this wooden door here and then use your Ether Shroud to teleport through it. I think this is a reference to the fact that people were teleporting through doors in D Machine for speedruns and stuff. Treyarch probably thought that was pretty hilarious, and so they've kind of acknowledged it without acknowledging it in this Easter egg, which I think is pretty funny. So when you're in the room, you'll be able to turn around and just open the door again, but the main attraction in there is Ronald Raygun is boogieing down. He's having the time of his life, jamming out to some music, and Ronald wants you to deliver some pizza. There's a stack of 4 pizza boxes right next to him. You can hold square on one to pick one up, and then you're going to want to run the route that I'm running in my gameplay here. You are on a timer, but you do have plenty of time. Trust me, you don't actually need stamina up or anything like that in order to do this. You just need to run the right way. We're going to be teleporting into the next part of the map, and once you teleport, there are 4 different pizza box locations that you can go to. I think you can go to these in any order, so I'm going to deliver to the cinema first. On the left hand side, you've got 2 mannequins on a bench, and just next to them is a pizza box. Go and hold square on it, and you'll drop the pizza into their box. Your timer will then disappear, and you can run back to Ronald Raygun, and once you get back to him, you can hold square on him, not on the pizzas, on him, to collect your reward. As you can see in my gameplay here, I got some salvage this time round. So we're going to go again, pick up another pizza box, run back up to the teleporter, and then on the other side, this time we're going to go to the location in the video store. It's really easy to get to. You just drop down from where the teleporter is, and the pizza box is pretty much right in front of you for you to plop it into. Same deal again, once the pizza's delivered, run all the way back to Ronald Raygun and claim your reward. So by now, you should kind of be getting the picture of exactly how this works. Ronald Raygun is your capitalist overlord, seeking to extort the working class by forcing them to deliver pizza for poor pay, such as max ammos and armor vests. But no, we will not stand for it. We will unionize, and we will all be paid 1 Raygun. Thank you very much. The next pizza box location is in Burger Town. It's at the back of the store with the 2 mannequins. Plop that pizza, return to Ronald, and as you can see, Ronald doesn't care about the fact that I'm unionizing because he's given me another max ammo here. Ridiculous. And for the final pizza, I just want to give you a little warning before you pick it up. If you don't have enough points to buy the door that you need in order to get into this next area, then don't pick up the pizza, because if you fail, you won't get another chance to deliver this pizza. You'll just have to try again next game. So make sure you have enough points still here to get into the print shop. If you don't, you can just go to the next round. I'm just trying to do this before round 5 because it makes for a good YouTube title, but there isn't like a time limit on you doing this, or at least I don't think there is. But assuming you have enough money, run up in there, drop that pizza off, and then hightail it back to Ronald Raygun, and this time demand fair pay. And if Ronald doesn't comply with the Waffle Union, then what happens to Ronald, chat? Yep, we all know it. Yeah, Ronald's gonna regret that one in the morning. So in this particular game, I didn't get it, but I got a bunch of other goodies. But in another game, I did get the ray gun, as you can see right here. Maybe Ronald's twin is a little bit more generous. Anyway, regardless of whether you're going for the ray gun or just trying to get an armor vest early or anything else, this is a really good Easter egg, and I love the fact that it's pretty playful as well. So thumbs up, Treyarch. And speaking of which, if you guys could thumbs up this video, that would be amazing. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time, hopefully. Bye for now.